We're live, Talladega Super Speedway. Another round of LATAMGP truck action. 0.66 miles. Located in rural Alabama, just outside of Birmingham. One of NASCAR's oldest super speedways, built in 1969. Interesting story about the 36-degree banking. When they built Daytona, they banked it 33 degrees. Why? Because that was the best paving technology they could get at the time. Talladega, on the other hand, they built that at 36 degrees banking. Reason? 10 years later, when they finally went to the race at Talladega, the paving technology had come so far that they were able to put up another 3 degrees of banking on the technology of the paving. So we got some AI racing here tonight. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the house. And how about Cooper Webb? LATAM Rookie of the Year candidate. Third quick in qualifying. As qualifying just finishing up. Egerton on the pole, Miller second, Webb third, Hewitt fourth. So it looks like a lot of the human drivers up front. And you're going to get the in-race reporting from back in the pack. Because I'm going to race too tonight. Donnie Hot Rod, he'll also be rolling off from the back of the pack, one of our admins. And we'll see what happens here when we finally go racing. So just a couple minutes away from start time. Qualifying wrapping up. Heck, you know what? We still got 3 minutes left in qualifying. I'm going to go take a rip. Give you the play-by-play, working our way around the 2.66 mile speedway. Of course, everybody will enter. Keep below this yellow line down through 1 and 2. And like a lot of the big NASCAR ovals, you got to stay right on the bottom till you get to that spot where it blends into the backstretch. So 2 laps of qualifying. It looks like I'm only going to have enough time to get one in, as we are about 1 minute 50 seconds away from grid time here at Talladega Super Speedway. Again, another round of LATAM GP truck action. Brand new series and taking off. If you're interested in doing some truck racing, this is the place to get it done. Live broadcast on YouTube. Of course, our biggest product is the GT3 Championship. Had a number of those so far. We'll have another one coming up soon. And some great numbers for the LATAM GT3 Championship that wrapped up just a few weeks ago. Classic Racing and Classic Tracks was the Tour of IMSA this year, so stops at Road America, Sebring, Daytona, Road Atlanta, and Detroit. Plus championship finale at Watkins Glen. Well, I am on the clock. We'll see what kind of lap we turn here. Coming to the stripe. This will be my only lap I'll be able to get in. We got Connor Webb up front in third. And Hewitt also with a good qualifying time as well. And that puts me P4. So right up in the thick of the mix. Along with our pole sitter, Robert Egerton. And of course, we'll get the chance to watch Donnie Hot Rod come from the back of the pack. So session's over. We are getting set to go green. Egerton on the point. Then you got Miller, Webb, myself, and Andrew Hewitt. Jimmy Van Veen back in 17th. There you see some more of the AI drivers. Good old Brian Rainville. 26 vehicles in total, including Donnie York. So 50 laps at the 2.66 mile playground of speed. And I think the AI is going to be in trouble here tonight. Bunch of humans up front. And a number of AI trucks. And then Donnie York bringing up the rear. So one pace lap and we'll turn it loose. Again, the wives' tale is built on the site of a burial ground. Not sure if it's true. This track started out as a Air Force base in World War II. Again, about 40 miles from Birmingham, Alabama. A couple hours away from Atlanta, Georgia. Seated up to about 150,000 people, 140,000 people at its biggest seating capacity. And the place where restrictor plates were kind of invented after Bobby Allison had his huge wreck here in 1987. The next year, a NASCAR went to restrictor plates to assist in keeping the speeds down. As the field getting set to go green. One other thing about Talladega, you know, the start-finish line all the way almost down into turn one. Reason for that is your prime spots are in the middle of the grandstand. They figured they could have more prime spots in the grandstand if they obviously had the start-finish line a little further down at turn one. So that's why that ended up where it was. So Miller on the outside of the front row in the 88. The 55 is Egerton. The 26, Connor Webb. The 13, Hewitt. Those are the human cars, or human trucks, as everybody gets rolling on the brake. And I must have missed a shift because I dropped like a rock. 3 wide now, down to 2 wide out of turn 2, and now down the backstretch for the first time. There's a scramble at the bottom. Tucked in here behind Rainville. And some severe 3 wide shenanigans through the tri-oval. Looks like Egerton still leads the way. Miller on the outside, looking strong as well. Miller threw a nifty block. And now we're 4 wide, down in 3 and 4. I mean, because why wouldn't you want to be? 3 wide, 4 wide. There's Jimmy Van Veen in the Hellman's number 7. Trying to help my buddy Miller out here on the high side, but I just can't reach him. Oh, somebody just got turned. One in the fence. It's a wreck. And caution out. And somehow I managed to scramble through there with just touching the wall. The 13 got turned. We'll see if we got a replay. By there it was all done. You saw that DuPont looking number truck on the outside. Nice move by that fella. So it looked like the 13 got turned. And then it turned into a wet hot mess right through the triangle. So field now under caution. And it looks like pit stops will be required for fuel. So we'll see what happens. Doesn't look like anybody's going in. Everybody will stay out. As the field cruises under caution. So we got 4 laps in before the first yellow came out here. I don't think the field has picked up the pace car yet. Oh, there's the pace truck. Now the field picking up the pace truck. So we'll see if we get the 2 to go this time by. So the field getting 2 to go. And then we'll turn him back loose. And we'll set the field for you. It's Egerton up front in the 55. How about Connor Webb getting it done in second in the 26 machine? Neil Shaley runs third in the 28. Jimmy Broadbent fourth. Of course, Jimmy Broadbent of YouTube fame. Alex Saunders fifth. Sarah O'Hanan in sixth. Susan Flint, Chris Lurch. And again, a bunch of AI drivers. So you get back to myself in 16th. And just looking for some guys that went in the pits. Haven't seen Andrew Hewitt on the relative. So Hewitt, York making pit stops. And it looks like we're going to get the 1 to go this time by. So 50 laps of distance here at Talladega tonight. We are under caution for the first time this evening. And if you missed the initial start, basically, in a nutshell, it went from 2 wide to 4 wide in a hurry. The field's going to get the one to go this time by, and we'll see what happens on the restart. So, white flag out from atop the flag stand, and trucks now getting position in the right lanes as this restart will go double file shootout style. Again, LATAMGP. Check the socials. Find us on the worldwide interweb, Instagram. If you want to do some racing, live YouTube broadcasts. Like I said, check out the past GT3 broadcasts for a good look at a well-developed series. This one's still in the recruiting stages. Again, we added some AI here tonight to make things interesting. And so far, they have been just fast enough to be dangerous. Field in the hands of Egerton. Neil Shelley with the fastest lap of the night at 52.0. Egerton and Webb both at 52.1. As the field gets set to come to the green flag now out of turn 4. Setting sun here at Talladega, Alabama. Iconic American Speedway has hosted NASCAR races since 1969. First car to ever turn 200 miles an hour on a closed circuit. Buddy Baker did it here in the 70s. Went 200 miles an hour, and the fastest pole speed ever was here at Talladega, 212 miles an hour. Bill Elliott, 1987. Again, right before they brought the restrictor plates in. Field getting set to go, and the green's out. Off we go. Everybody hard on the loud pedal. And now down into turn 1. Now off turn 2, they run a little too wide for the lead up front. Connor Webb doing everything he can to try to take the spot away from Egerton. Webb will poke the nose out. 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide. Everybody blocking, moving, shaking, shuffling. Webb now getting in line. Looks like he lost one of the top spots. Looks like he's going to tuck out a line. Will not. Somehow got back to 20th, and I don't like that. Let's see what we can do here upstairs. Push and shove and root and gouging. 2 wide of the front, Egerton and Shelley up there. Oh, there's a wreck. And I'm in the middle of it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Talladega. Instantly turned her into a game of pinball. Chevrolet belching smoke. Well, the motor is blown up. I just can't identify the liquid coming out the bottom. Oh, we're going to get to see a replay of me climbing right into that wreck. Now, in my defense, I didn't have a whole while there. It was already over at that point. I'm going to blame the guys in front of me, because if they hadn't crashed, I wouldn't have got into it. Not sure how that one started. It started well ahead of where I was at. The good news is I'm going to get this DuPont Chevy back to the pits, hit the reset button, get a fresh tank of fuel, a new truck, and off we go. Some of the fluid that came out of the truck, I can see that. It's on the windshield. So you see the field running around trying to catch the caution vehicle. And I better get out of here quickly. Don't want to get caught a lap down. As you see the field slowing now, coming into the tri-oval. Field now just joining up behind the pace truck. So some wildness and craziness ensue here. 10 laps in. Under caution again, we've got the 2 to go sign. So the mayhem will be back underway shortly, and I'm sure it'll be only a matter of time before there's 10 more trucks piled up in a big wad. But we had done pretty good. Got a few laps in before the mayhem started. As the field works through 1 and 2 now, after getting the 2 to go sign. See the field snaking down the backstretch. You've got Egerton leading with Shelley in second, Flint in third. Hewitt, one of our human drivers, in 18th. I'm sitting just a bit behind him in 21st. And it looks like I'm going to be in front of the 13. It's telling me to pass the 3. Look at that, I just gained a few spots somehow. See, Connor Webb running 9th up there. So Webb running 9th. Miller in 13th in the 88. As the field gets set to double up. And we'll turn them loose again on lap 12. So we'll see what happens next restart. Getting set to go. We'll see if the human drivers can kind of get in line here on the bottom. Maybe help each other out. There you see Donnie Hot Rod outside of row 8 in the LATAM sponsored Hot Rod Setup Ford. So the field again behind the pace truck, working its way down the backstretch in front of this big backstretch grandstand. Everybody all set to take the green flag and get back after it. 12 laps in the books. And Egerton has this one under control up front. He is your leader. And he'll bring him down to the stripe as it pulls up Donnie Hot Rod, one of our admins in the truck series. Out here playing around tonight. Only guy I ever know that raced in a pink onesie. So again, field and control Egerton. The iRacing pace truck dives to pit road. And we are getting all set to let them loose again. These trucks back up to 185 miles an hour. And the green is out. Little single filed up front, and then it's 2 and 3 wide. It's a scramble down into 3 and 4, then 2 wide, 3 wide. And it's only a matter of time before it's going to be another wreck here. Oh, now we got trucks pitting under green. Tell you what, I got this Connor Webb in my sights. Maybe we'll see if we can't help him to get up front. Oh, it's a scramble now. I'm in the eye of the storm, about 10 spots back. Shelley leads the way now. I'm hooked up with Wright and Webb on the bottom and pushing for all the Chevy's worth. Still 3 wide into 3 and 4, nowhere to go. Don York trying to make the outside work. Miller's up there trying to make it work as well. Bean, Webb, Wright, myself, just biding our time on the bottom. Truck gets really loose to the tri-oval. Now Wright's going to change lanes. And we got him shuffled out off the bottom. As I get tucked in here, about 5 back on the bottom behind Cooper Webb. Webb in the gear wrench 26 now, and again, they're still 2 by 2 all through the field. Hairy truck racing. It is trucks beating and banging off each other. Now into 3 and 4. Outside challenging again, but the inside seems to be rolling. Combs up front. Oh, somebody did a speed wobble. They saved it. Lynn now found a hole in front of me. I was helping Connor Webb out. Now we've been separated. So Lynn got tucked in about 5 back, and we've got another yellow out. And everybody checking up. See if we get a replay of what happened there. Not sure what the yellow was for. And we'll see, we might just have a replay. No replay on that one. So under caution here, here's my view in the gyro cam. That's what 36 degrees of banking looks like. And it looks like we've caught the pace truck. We'll see who pits and who doesn't. Ain't getting to be that time. And nobody's taking advantage of that pit road. Well, now you see a couple of trucks in the back making their way to pit road, with the rest of the field not going to do it. So field getting the 2 to go sign. As we've hit 18 laps, closing in on the halfway portion of this one. And I believe really we still got everybody in contention. No, we got one car, 1 lap down. Steve Rice, Saunders, Marsh, Leach, and O'Hannon all 2 laps down. And that leaves 21 cars or trucks on the lead lap. Our humans, you've got Egerton leading. He's led most of this deal. Connor Cooper Webb running 4th in the 26 machine. I'm sitting 9th. Then you got Andrew Hewitt in 18th. Johnny Miller in 20th. And Don York 21st. Everybody else an AI driver, including the famous Jimmy Broadbent 12th in the 69 car. So going to get the 1 to go sign next time by a lap and a half until we go green. Again, if you want to get into the LATAM family news and racing with us, always series starting all the time. GT3 announcement should be coming soon. Next up for the trucks will be at Tuscuba next weekend, and that is going to be a gong show. Then you got New Smyrna, May 5th. May 12th is New Hampshire, and the series closes off with 175 laps at Martinsville on May 19th. One to go sign being set to come out this time by as the field comes down to the start-finish line. So the field gets shuffled, goes double file. We'll see who can get lined up. So far, Egerton has been the one getting it done tonight. Him and Shelley have led most of the laps. At least the ones where I've been close enough to the front to see what's going on. Got some damage to the back of a lot of these trucks where they've been not really bump drafting, but more slam drafting. Guys can get good runs on each other. A lot of pushing, a lot of shoving. See what Connor Webb's got planned from his 4th place starting position. Going to be interesting as well to watch Rod and Hewitt working their way from the back of the pack. Again, the field all set to take the green out of turn 4. Pace truck ready to drive off and turn these NASCAR trucks back loose again. Truck Series, 27 years old now. Started all the way back in about 1995. NASCAR's latest and greatest division has become the 3rd tier of NASCAR racing and has produced some great drivers. A lot of great Cup drivers have come through the truck ranks. Kurt Busch, of course. Kyle Busch. Diffel was a former truck champion. And a lot of drivers through the Truck Series. Eric Jones, Christopher Bell. That's where they got their first NASCAR exposure. And the green is out. And I'm around. I'm rolling. So, pretty sure that was my fault. Thought I had enough space. Don't think I did. Now they're 3 wide up front. Look at that. Some craziness going on at the head of the pack. 2 wide, 3 wide, just waiting for the next big wreck. We're 20 laps in. Look at that scramble. Out front, still Shelley now with the lead over Egerton. Jimmy Veen runs 3rd. They're back in 5th. They're stepping out of line to take a stab at him. One truck darts outside, can't make a move. And now they're forming 2 by 2. Not about 10 spot. Gonna step out 3 wide. Seven truck. The Hellman's machine. Haven't been able to get by him all night. Egerton back up front. Veen runs 2nd. Combs in 3rd. Looking for Connor Webb, Don York, Hewitt. Hewitt's in 20th. I'm just catching him right now, way at the back of the pack. And it looks like Patrick Clark just cooked the motor. So one more AI driver gone. And it looks like Hewitt is going to be going to pit road as well, black and pack. Cooper Webb had been shuffled out after restarting 4th. He's all the way near the back of that main pack. Egerton still holding the lead with Combs 2nd. And this is going to be messy. 3 wide through the tri-oval. 3 by 3 by 3. Looks like they're even putting it 4 wide. Miller just ran 51.4. That is the fastest lap of the day. Still 3 by 3 by 3. Combs has poked his wet nose out front briefly. And again, this can't last long. 3 by 3 by 3. Now they get 2 wide. Back up to 3 wide, about halfway through the field. There's Webb now. He's going to swing to the outside. Making a bid. He's about 4 or 5 back on that third lane of traffic in the upstairs groove. On the bottom, it's still Egerton. You see the view from Jimmy Broadbent's number 69 machine. He's pulling right up on Miller's tailgate. Going to give Miller a friendly assist there. Oh, he gives Miller a good shove. Miller through the middle. Battling for the lead now, back to Cooper Webb. In the 26. Webb now trying to do some pushing as well. Those guys got the upstairs groove moving as they try to take that outside lane to the front. Shelley still leads, Egerton second, Combs in third, but they are 3 wide coming off turn 4. An absolute hurricane of trucks working down into turn 1 now. 4 wide. How about that? I believe it was Egerton taking a look down low, trying to figure out a way to get by Shelley. And we've got a caution now. Not sure what that one was for. We'll see if we get a replay on it. Don't see just what happened there. Oh! That was a whole lot of pinball, and then the 10 truck made an exit stage left. Gonna see the slow-mo of the 10 truck. And it looked like Donnie York just got turned from behind and right into the 10 truck. Oh, and now we got a parking lot on the front stretch. And we have reached the halfway point. So Egerton's still your leader as we reach the halfway point in this one. In what has been a 2x2 and 3x3 parade around the 2.66 mile playground of speed. Feel bad for the 153. He just got turned right into the 10 truck. And now a bunch of drivers, looks like, coming to pit road. You watch this Pat strategy by the some pit strategy coming up by the 4 truck here. I am going to take no tires, fuel in a new truck, and beat at least 5 of them out. We don't need no stinking tires. So a bunch of drivers making pit stops. Wholesale pit stops, and everybody should be good till the end on fuel. My guess is there probably will be another caution or two along the way. 27 laps down this time by. Going to get the one to go. We'll go green with 22 laps left to go. First ever trip for the LATMGP Truck Series to Talladega. And a unique track. A lot of guys have won one and only one career race. And did it here at Talladega. Of course, the first ever Talladega race won by Richard Brickhouse. It was his only win of his career. We also saw Lenny Pond capture his only win here. Ron Bouchard, former Rookie of the Year, his only win ever was at the Talladega Superspeedway. A number of drivers have recorded that one and only win here. We've seen caution-free races here. Saw Bobby Hamilton win one caution-free back years ago. And of course, Brad Keselowski's first win came here in the James Finch machine. So, one to go sign being handed out. We'll set the field for you. John Miller now up to the point. One of our human drivers. Don York now runs fourth. Got old Jimmy Broadbent in 8th. Connor Webb runs 13th. I'll restart 14th. Hewitt will restart in 20th. And Robert Egerton, who's led much of this in the 55 machine, will restart 6th. Waiting for some of the lap cars to get out of the way as the field gets sorted out down the backstretch. Looks like everybody's almost lined up now. And we'll go back green in half a lap. Again, 26 trucks out here tonight. We got 6 humans driving. The rest is AI. What has been entertaining. 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 wide. And we hope you enjoyed the broadcast so far. So Miller taking advantage of the pit call. And staying out to inherit the lead. York will restart 4th. Cooper Webb 13th. Myself 14th. Egerton in 6th. And the scramble's on. Green is out. Already 2, 3, 4 wide. Oh, one into the fence. That's Don York got turned. And that escalated quickly. Well, I'm going to go get a new truck. Again. So it looks like we got a replay. Oh, Donnie York hit the AI guy and put himself in the wall. How about the 66? Turned that into the 99 when he was upside down there. So a bunch of beat up trucks trying to get their way to pit road. Me, I'm just trying to limp my DuPont Chevy back to pit road. It won't go over about 136 mile an hour. It is beat up. It looks like I might make it. As the field circles under caution here, 30 laps in the books. 20 to go this time by at the stripe. Should also be 2 laps to go till we turn them green. So Miller's going to pit from the lead. I'm going to pit because, well, my truck's pretty damaged. Just judging by all that smoke coming out of the back of it. So we'll see if the field gets to 2 to go. Just come in for another quick truck. Now off we go. 2 to green. So we'll be going back here shortly. 31 laps in the books of the 50 that will make up tonight's festivities. Again, great crowd here at Talladega today. They all came out to watch the LATAMGP Stars and Trucks. A full infield, full house in the grandstand, full coolers of Bud Latte. Beautiful Winnebaggers on the top of the hill there. You can bet your bottom dollar there is a bucket of fried chicken somewhere in that grandstand. So there's the super speedway track on one side of the road, and between the super speedway track and the main road is the International Motorsports Hall of Fame. But across the road, there's also the Hornet's Nest, the Talladega Short Track, 1/3 mile dirt track. And when the wind's blowing right and you camp beside the dirt track, which is where most of the people who stay at the big track camp across the street, you wake up in the morning, if the wind's blowing just right, you got some dirt track all over your camper. So the field getting set to double up here. Not sure what the delay is. Looks like somebody brake check somebody as we get set for the 1 to go sign at the stripe. There you see Connor Webb sitting 5th. As the field getting sorted out. So, coming out of turn 4, getting set for the restart. Miller pitted from the lead. Connor Webb still sitting 6th. Got Egerton in front of me, and to tell you the truth, I'm probably just going to try to stick on that 55s bumper. That's the game plan from this seat. He has found his way to the front all night long tonight. We'll see if he can't take me there. See what happens on this restart. And wow, looks like an early jump. And that start was a mess. And looks like we got a mess on the backstretch. We'll see if everybody can save it. Got one in the infield. And caution out. That was just an ugly restart. So we'll line them up and do it all over again. Just watching in front of me as AI tries to wreck Connor Webb. So the field getting reorganized here. We got 34 laps down. We'll see if we get the 2 to go this time by. Again, LATMGP truck racing going on right now at Talladega. So, less than 2 to go. And we'll set the field for you. Jamie Baker up front, a newcomer up front. Neil Shelley, he's been stout all night long, of course. Jimmy Broadbent, one of the few Brits that goes around in circles pretty well. We'll see how he does. You got Brian Rainford in 6th. So, top human right now. Connor Webb in 9th, then me in 10th. Andrew Hewitt 13th, Egerton 17th, Miller's 18th. And it looks like Donnie Hot Rod's called it tonight. Field's going to get the one to go sign. Next time by. And then we'll turn him loose. Going to be 14 laps to go at the stripe when we get the green. It's about 2/3 of the way through this one. So getting all set to go. Less than a lap left and we'll turn them loose. Again, top AI right now, or top human right now, Connor Webb. Me, him, and Hewitt in that order. Or him, myself, and Hewitt in that order. As the green set to fly in less than half a lap. Again, action from the road course next weekend, next Thursday night. It will be a race from Tsukuba. Not too late to get in on the LATMGP truck action. You want to race the end of the series, by all means. Check out the social, send us an email, drop into the Discord, and we'll tell you what you can do to join the fun. I don't know why they keep showing me on here. I've been pretty uninteresting tonight, but we'll see. Maybe I've been at the center of some of this stuff. I'm not sure. But we'll see on this restart. See if we can't get a little run here in the early going. Would love to hook up with Connor Webb. Help him get to the front. We're starting 9th and 10th. And the computer takes off well before the green actually flies. I'm clear Webb now, tucked down in front. We'll see if we can keep this thing stuck to the bottom. Oh, big run. Is it worth it? Gonna step outside, take it high. And a big run, high, wide, and handsome. How about that? Right to the front. I think I left Connor up to dry there. Sorry, 26. Well, I'm showing the way. I don't know how long this is going to last. Got Neil Shelley to my outside. Got Jamie Baker chasing me. Oh, here comes Connor Webb on the outside, 3 wide. High, wide, and handsome. Oh, and he's got help. Looks like Donnie York pushing. How about this, folks? Oh, this is good TV to be watching. 3 wide up front, including Connor Webb. Straight out of the first state of Delaware. Donnie Hot Rod, who was in the mix, and a hack announcer who's trying to talk and drive at the same time. And now coming up on some lap traffic, that's Nathan Wright. Oh, and a yellow out. Not sure what that was. Got a replay. So we'll see what happened here. Oh, that was just a chain reaction, and oh my, he put that thing firewall deep in the fence. So in the late stages now, as we'll pick up the pace truck halfway down the backstretch now into turn 3. Lap 40 being completed right now. Probably going to go green with about 8 to go. There you see Johnny Miller, one of our human drivers. So we'll set the field for you. Yours truly showing the way. Connor Webb, second. Shelley, third. Rainfield, fourth. Jamie Baker, fifth. Jimmy Broadbent, sixth. Andrew Hewitt, one of our humans, up to seventh. David Lynn, eighth. Plumley, ninth. Hot Rod, Donnie York in 10th. John Miller sits 12th. And Robert Egerton back in 13th. And one to go. So, rapid fire cautions. As the field gets set to take the green, this time by into lap 41, so it looks like 9 to go when the green comes out. And we'll see if we can hold on here up front. Gonna have to deal with that gear wrench machine of Connor Webb. Row 2, Neil Shelley, who has been fast all night long. Brian Rainford, he's been running top 10 most of the evening. And we'll see what Robert Egerton and John Miller can do. Both of them have spent time at the front. Of course, you got Don York restarting in 10th. Pace truck set to dive off. Bring him down nice and slow. I wait the green though. See if we can't snooker them all a little bit. This is Racecraft 101 here, folks. Hang on to it. Problem is if I get out too far. So restart has happened. I've held serve. Connor Webb goes second. Got in line right behind me. And now they're 3 wide, just a little ways back from there. Oh, Webb got a run on the bottom. I opened it up. Whoops. Now I'm in big trouble. Need some help. It's a scramble up front. Four wide in the middle. Ah! And one more yellow. Totally my fault. I got into the 55 there. Wrecked him. Again, craziness at Talladega. Well, luckily there's no replay of me wrecking the field. So we're going to get them formed up again, do it all over one more time. As the field gets checked up. And I would imagine I'd see a few trucks go into the pits for new trucks. But out front, all Connor Webb. So getting set to go back green. 45 laps in when they come to green. Well, just a couple laps left to go. We'll see what Connor Webb can do. Can he hold down and win his first LATAMGP Truck Series race? Andrew Hewitt, he's still in the mix in fourth. And it's Miller, Egerton, Yorkie, and myself here at the back of the pack. So, green flag out. Everybody on the break. And the action, fast and furious, hot and heavy, right off the get-go. We get Miller shot down into 3. And we'll see if we can't make this work on the upstairs groove. The 88's got a good run. Got a really good run. I'm going to try to go with him. Webb's trying to hold off the front spot. How about Yorkie? He's come up to challenge for the lead. Scrambles on. They're 3 wide, 4 wide. Miller now to the outside. I'm going to go with. Still 2 wide, 3 wide. Now Miller trying to work the outside of a 3 wide. Got Broadbent in the mix there. Webb, Yorkie. Miller, some contact with the truck of Broadbent. Try to push Miller to the outside. It's working so far. York comes up, makes the block. 4 wide down into 1. Oh my. Egerton now to the outside. Oh, we got one going upside down. And we got one more caution. We had a big crash in the middle of the pack. And it looks like we're going to overtime. So one more restart to settle this. Again, round 3 of LATMGP action. As the field assembles behind the pace truck. Down into turn 3 and our first attempt at a green-white checkered. So, field getting set. Looks like they're going to get the one to go this time by. We'll set it for you, tell you where your favorite humans racing. I'm going to be first on the restart. Donnie Hot Rod second. Connor Webb third. Robert Egerton fourth. John Miller fifth. How about that? Andrew Hewitt back up to 7th. So the humans now running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Green, white, checkered coming up. Can the hack broadcaster pull it off? Can the series promoter pull it off? Can Delaware's own Connor Webb pull it off? Further on back, Robert Egerton, who's been boss truck most of the night, led the most laps. He will restart fourth. Trying to set TV history to become the first broadcaster to win a race. 5.12 miles away from immortality. 2 trips around the 2.66 mile playground of speed. We'll see if we can get Connor Webb pushing on the restart. You never know. We could have 3 more big ones before this one's officially over. Field getting set to go. And the green's out. They're off. A little bit of a breakaway from Webb and York. And you have never seen a Chevy this wide. Webb's going to have a run. Puts himself in the fence. I think he's still rolling. Now they're 2x2 behind me. Egerton with the run. So Egerton's out there. York has nowhere to go. And we get to the white flag. It's going to be official. There, Yorkie got wrecked behind me. Now he just got to, that's it. Checker flag. Well, how about that? And that was it. It's over. Checker flag came out. Hack broadcaster wins, folks. Piece of cake. Wow. I've never won a TV race before. This is awesome. I'd like to thank DuPont for all the hard work. Like to thank my producer Pablo for all the encouragement, all the coaching to get me where I am. Like thank the guys back at the shop for building me a super hot rod. Well, I'm the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. I woke up this morning in pissed excellence. Well, ladies and gentlemen, LATMGP action history been made here. I don't feel right interviewing myself, but we'll take the victory. We'll get some more donuts for the road. Don't forget to join us next weekend from Tascuba, or next Thursday from Tascuba. Until then, on behalf of myself and the entire LATMGP gang, thanks for watching tonight. Hope you had a good one.